Hello, I'm Tom Masters, sitting in for Brad Straley today for Jacksonville for Life. We welcome you to the program that will be aired on next Sunday evening at 5 o'clock, as has been the programs in previous times. We are about the culture of life. We dedicate our work to that effort, and we are a 501c charitable organization approved by the Internal Revenue Service. Jacksonville for Life was founded in 2004 for that purpose. So with that little background, please let me introduce to you our guest today. We have two ladies who are dedicated to the culture of life in their work, and they will present to us the current efforts that they are making regarding their particular endeavors. We have with us Martha Garcia, who's associated, among other things, with the University of North Florida, and Mary Catherine Damon with the Catholic Diocese of St. Augustine's Respect Life office. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Please allow me to refer to my notes from time to time. My efforts here as the host is rather new. And to introduce our program today and its topic, I will begin with Martha. Martha, would you please let us know what it is that brings you to the pro-life movement? What are your specific efforts along that line currently?
Okay, right now we try to have students involved with this ministry for life, and basically we started this year with Father Blair Gaines with the Jacksonville campus ministry, with students from UNF, University of North Florida, FSCJ, Florida State College at Jacksonville, and JU is Jacksonville University, and also St. John College.
Well, how do you address the students? How do you get them involved?
Okay, so we try to 2 months ago I had a meeting with two students as a core group, and we told them to have more activities at the university with the college students, and we address with some ideas to have presentation and lecture, and also some kind of activities with more students. So we address with one presentation to them, and right now we are working on that.
Your affiliation with the university is as a
Spanish professor at University of North Florida, and also a Spanish professor at Florida State College at Jacksonville. Yeah. And I talked this year I talked to Father Blair. We had a meeting, and his idea was to create this college students for life. Basically focus in activities for life with students, and we spread the word through the campuses. We have a Facebook page, College Students for Life Facebook page.
Mary Catherine, it's good to see you again. Tell us about your work. You're with the Diocesan Office of Respect Life.
I am. So I work with the Diocesan Center for Family Life, and it also incorporates the Respect Life office, which I coordinate Respect Life ministry for the diocese. Every parish has a volunteer Respect Life coordinator who I help to essentially put on Respect Life ministry in their parish. It looks different in every parish. We also assist the pregnancy resource centers and maternity homes with financially, as well as helping them network with each other. There are 38 pregnancy resource centers and maternity homes in our diocese. 38 pregnancy resource centers and 4 maternity homes, who we bring the directors together once a year to help them network and also to collaborate with each other. We also have been putting on some fertility awareness programs for young girls to help them learn about the gift of their fertility. And we promote Respect Life events that are going on around the diocese and get the word out.
Yeah. Yes, I understand that your work is quite extensive. It goes beyond just our locality here.
Yes.
Since our program today has to do with the young people and the problems that they're facing with abortion, Mary Catherine, with that in mind, what is it that you present to the younger people throughout our community?
Well, first of all, the age range of college students, 18 to 24, make up about 44% of people seeking an abortion, which is huge. That's, very close to half. And so one of the things that we have done is, back in the fall, I met with Father Blair and spoke with him about how to have a campus ministry doing pro-life events and helping to enhance a culture of life on the campus. Provided him with some resources, and then he met Martha, and they are taking off, which is fantastic. I also want to talk about how abortion facilities actually target young people. Just looking at where they're located, you see that they're located in low SES, low socioeconomic areas, as well as close to college campuses. You see that in Gainesville very quickly, but also here in Jacksonville. You see many of the places where they're located
Do you see any changes in the attitudes of young people that are made aware of the devastation of abortion?
Absolutely. So there have been many studies done over the last couple of years asking young people what they think about abortion, and an overwhelming 60% of young people between the ages of 18 and 29 believe that abortion is morally wrong. So it's really incredible to see that since Roe versus Wade, this is the most pro-life generation that there has been since Roe versus Wade.
That, yes.
Wow. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
Tell us about the effects of abortion, if you will. And we realize, of course, that it is an unpleasant subject generally, and in some minds controversial.
Sure.
But there are devastating effects with regard to the difficulties, the sorrow, the pain, the anguish that women and men go through.
Absolutely.
Having experienced an abortion.
Absolutely. Abortion has touched almost everyone in the country, whether it's a relative, someone you know, a friend, someone who drove someone to an abortion, or someone who's experienced directly an abortion themselves. And it affects people on emotional and psychological levels, and varying emotional and psychological levels. And it's very heart-wrenching and heartbreaking. And many people don't realize that some of the emotional heartbreak that they're experiencing is because of a previous abortion or their involvement in an abortion. So some of the things that people who have been touched by abortion may be experiencing are grief, guilt and shame, low self-esteem, depression, feeling numb inside or unable to find joy in something that they used to find joy in, isolating themselves from others, wanting to put the thoughts of this abortion out of their mind. Some men and women experience sleep disorders or some women will experience nightmares of their abortion, or they might use alcohol or drugs to numb the feelings that they had, these feelings of grief because of an abortion. But what we want to share with these people who are experiencing this deep pain is that there is hope. There is hope and there is healing out there for what they have experienced. And so one of the resources that I'd like to offer is it's a website called hopeafterabortion.com. And if anyone watching is, if any of these things that I've described have touched the heart of anyone watching, I really encourage them to go to hopeafterabortion.com to receive information about how to seek healing after an abortion. And so when assisting people with healing from their abortion, we see a huge number of young people or of people, women coming through who've had an abortion during their college years. And so what we want to do is reach out and show them that this doesn't have to be, they don't have to be pressured into something like this. So something else that we offer, Tom, is the pregnancy resource centers that I...
What is the dependency research?
Pregnancy resource centers that I referred to earlier.
We have several very, very prominent
We do.
Here in Jacksonville.
Absolutely. And so for those who may be experiencing an unintended or unplanned pregnancy, these pregnancy resource centers are here locally to be able to provide help for those who may be afraid, who may feel pressured, who may be in a situation where they feel that they have nowhere else to go.
Thank you, Mary Catherine. Martha, I understand that one of the programs you are providing on campuses has to do with healthy relationships. Will you expand on that, please?
Yes. 2 weeks ago, we had at the new Catholic Student Center close by to UNF, we had a great presentation about prayer life and healthy relationship with students, only girls. We had 14 girls attending this presentation, and the presenter was Mrs. Patricia Coleman. She's great person, a great woman, and also she and her husband, they are working with the diocese with the natural family planning program. And we had this presentation about all of these issues, and in the fall we are going to have the same presentation with boys, with students.
That's what I would ask you. What other programs that you may have planned?
Yes, we are planning to have with Dr. Peter Coleman, Mrs. Coleman's husband, we are going to have this presentation, Prayer Life and Healthy Relationships with Boys.
He's a doctor down at the Peaches, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a doctor, he's a cardiologist, and also he's very involved with activities at church with his wife. And we are going to have also more presentation about theology of the body with more speakers. And of course, in the fall, when we have October, the Respect Life Days October, we are going to have with them activities like a life chain and help the Women's Health Center with some like a diapers drive. And I thought that is a good idea that they can have also a program, or every student at the university or at the college adopt one freshman student to be with him or with her, talking about the environment and the life in campus.
Well, that's quite good. How do you make the students aware of the availability of the programs? What is the method of communication to get them on board?
Yes, correct. We have, as I said again before, we have a website on Facebook. It's College Students for Life, and also we have a core group. This ministry, we have 4 students, and they can spread the word through every campus with flyers and with their own meetings. Also, we have at UNF, we have every Wednesday, we have a market day that when the students and the student organization, they can have their own tables, and we can spread the word through this activity every Wednesday.
What about students that are not specifically identifiable with that particular ministry? Is it not available, this ministry, to all the students throughout the campuses?
Yes, they are. They can come to the meetings because, again, right now we have this Student Catholic Center, and they can invite their friends. And also we have another website that is the Diocese campus, Jacksonville campus ministry website, and also the Catholic Aspire. And in every college, FSCJ, JU, UNF, they have their own students that they can spread the word through their own friends.
Well, we pray that that program gets off in a strong manner. You know, there are various resources, Mary Catherine, throughout not only the community, but the country at large, that serve those in need, having had or contemplating having an abortion. We must reiterate, also, and my feeling is that it is done in a most compassionate fashion. It's done as a service, as a help to heal. Some of those that are available to us, I go to lifenews.com almost daily to see what's happening beyond our area throughout the country and the world. And I recommend that lifenews.com be addressed and utilized. There are other organizations, the American United for Life is very strong, National Right to Life. We used to have an organization here that was an affiliate of National Right to Life that was very strong. There's healing ministries like Rachel's Vineyard, and I understand they have retreats locally here, and they'll be coming up. That is, a retreat will be coming up fairly soon, and they have a website, Rachel's Vineyard Ministries, rachelsvineyard.com. And also on the web is the Students for Life. Students for Life, they have their activities nationally, and they're very informative. And once more, locally for healing purposes, we have the Women's Help Center. The Women's Help Center on University Boulevard, and others. What are some of the others, Mary Catherine?
Absolutely. There are many here in Jacksonville. We have First Coast Women's Services. They actually have a mobile unit, a huge bus, essentially, that they take around town in Jacksonville to be able to serve the needs of those who can't get to their locations. And they provide, counseling, pregnancy tests, and things of that nature. And also monetary and support, as well as diapers and things like that. Many of these pregnancy resource centers do as well. The Women's Help Center, located on University and at the beaches. We have emergency pregnancy services. They have 3 locations in Jacksonville as well. let's see, Life Solutions. They just changed their name, where they are also in the north side, and they're opening a new center in, I think, Clay County. So, and I think I may have missed a couple. Lifeline Resources on South Side. So there are many different pregnancy resource centers. They're operating with lots of different volunteers. There are so many beautiful champions for the pro-life cause who are really wanting to get out there to open their doors to these women who may be experiencing an unintended pregnancy, and to enable them to say yes to the gift that they've received from the Lord. Even though in that moment in a woman's heart who's going through, kind of a crisis, she might not be thinking about the life in her womb and the gift of that life. She might be in crisis mode where she's thinking about, what about my future? What about school? What about money? I don't really like this guy that's the father. Things like that are going through her heart. She can walk into the door of one of these pregnancy resource centers and be received with love, and not pressured to make one decision or another, but given all of the facts of her options for the future, so that she is making her own decision for this precious little life, but also so that she's supported. Many women choose abortion because they feel pressured to do so, or because they feel that they have no other option, or they feel that they can't raise a child in the current situation that they're in. And what these pregnancy resource centers do is either give them the tools to raise a child, teach them how to be a mother, teach them how to be a father. There's many Earn While You Learn programs where they come and they take classes on parenting. And then as they continue to come and take classes, then they get baby bucks where they can buy a crib, or they can buy diapers, or they can buy maternity clothes. With baby bucks, they're really receiving it for free. But it's because of their attendance to these classes, where they're equipped with the tools to be able to parent their children. So it's so beautiful, the community, the pro-life community here in Jacksonville, and all that they have to offer to essentially assist people to say yes to this seemingly scary problem that they've walked into.
This is wonderful that you have so many avenues of help, and it brings to mind again how in the pro-life movement it's a matter of compassion and of caring for people, for the babies, of course, for the mothers and the fathers.
Absolutely.
Of course. And it's a function of the community at large. And so that is wonderful to hear of these things and to allow for the public to know
Absolutely.
that the culture of life is still quite alive and well in Jacksonville and beyond.
It is.
Yeah.
I would think, Martha, that some of these services are available to your folks
Yes.
at the university.
Yes, and of course, as Mary Catherine said, that this generation is a very pro-life. And I feel that with this campus ministry that we started a few months ago, I think more students will be involved, and they want to do more activities about pro-life.
You know, again, I'm mindful that we need to be appreciative of Comcast for their allowing us to be here to present these very, very important matters to the public. And I want to give credit also to JacksonvilleForLife.com. That is the website provided by Brad Straley, our president. And I would like also to read for you a letter that I received pertaining to their work. Of course, they look for funds, but that is not their primary objective. So Brad writes to me, hope you and your family have a blessed Passover and Easter. Of course, this was some few weeks ago. Thousands of young mothers visit our website and hundreds call us. We have been able to share information on the alternatives of abortion, assist financially from food, to furnish, repair, listen to them empty their hearts and direct them toward a decision for life. This is one of the young mother's story we wanted to briefly share with you. The other day, we received a call from a young mother. She had 3 children, pregnant, and a 4th regrettably deciding to have an abortion. After having the abortion, she learned it had failed and her unborn baby survived. Uncertain what to do, she went online, found our website, and called us. I had an opportunity to speak with the young mother and told her that it sounded like God was giving her another chance. We were able to provide her information on adoption and resources if she decided to raise her baby. We wanted to share this with you because none of this would have happened without your prayers and donations. Thank you for your continued prayers and financial support as we provide a culture of life in Jacksonville.
Beautiful.
Wow, what an incredible story.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank you for sharing that,
Yeah.
Tom.
And we've seen these stories. We've seen these stories happen as we witness out at the abortion mill.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've had personal experiences along those lines myself.
Yes.
So we're coming to the conclusion of our broadcast this morning.
Yes.
And I would like to ask each of you, what can we specifically do at this moment or in the very near future to promote the culture of life here in Jacksonville? Mary Catherine?
Well, if the viewers are watching, if any of them are Catholic, I encourage them to get involved at their parish, to get involved with the pro-life or the Respect Life ministry at their parish. And as an aside, as you were reading that letter, I was thinking about something that I just want to mention really quick. There is actually, if someone has received the abortion pill and they change their mind that they don't want to have an abortion, there's something called the abortion pill reversal. So abortionpillreversal.com is the website to go to if anyone listening would like to reverse that process. It's a kind of a, there are different chances of the pregnancy continuing, but that came to mind as you were saying that. So for anyone watching that would like to get involved, I encourage them to get involved at their parish, and also to, like you said, read pro-life news, stay up on the issues that are happening, or to call my office and see how they can get involved. And that's the Diocesan Center for Family Life, and our phone number is 551-2619.
And the website?
dcfl.org.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
Martha?
Okay, so I encourage every parent, mother and father, to talk to their children about, especially the young adults, about this abortion issue, and also that every student goes to college, they can go to talk to their friends about this with Jacksonville Campus Ministry. Again, the website is College Students for Life on Facebook, and also be alert that we are going to have more activities.
Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to our program today. I want to thank the ladies for the effort they put forth at the moment and beyond, and their lives are involved so wonderfully in the Respect Life efforts throughout our community. But please remember that all of us can do something to bring an end to legal abortion and to promote the culture of life. I want to thank once more Comcast for having us and for allowing us to present our views, although they might not be that of the Comcast organization as such. This is the way we go.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, and please tune in. Refer to the website jacksonvilleforlife.com. The resources are there. We wish for you to be part of the pro-life movement here in Jacksonville and beyond. Thank you.